anyway, so let's open up the REPL, which I had open. Bam, there we go. I like how they have a little teachers section here. I should probably fill that out. Alright, so if you all need to get to the REPL, you can type bang REPL. It'll get you the link so you can kind of follow along. For the folks who needs backwards compatibility, the same people who pay people ungodly amounts of money to write COBOL. Alright. Oh my god.
Now you're gonna have to remod me though.
I'm gonna have to remod you? Okay.
Oh no.
Alright. So welcome everybody to God, hold on. Jesus Christ. Alright, you're back to a moderator. Okay. So So welcome everybody to intermediate programming. If you haven't If you haven't followed along with the beginning programming, you may be a little lost. I have a class. I did kind of a few months ago. I did an intro to programming course. There's 8 parts. You can see the all the parts there. It's basically designed for someone who's never touched a line of code. We're learning Python. Today's mostly going to be a review. So we're going to kind of talk a little bit about, what we, went over in the last course. So it's going to be a nice little refresher. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about classes today. At least that's the plan. Let's see what we get through. So let's start off with a little bit of a warm-up, shall we? So let's see if I do... So what does this print? Who can tell? Here, let me make the font bigger. All right, so you can tell me what this prints. Actually, who can tell me what this prints and what type A is?
Hi, Cookie.
Oh wait, we didn't. Okay, now that I've opened my soda, we've officially started. All right, good. You all remember. So yes, A is indeed a list. And, it prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 25. So A is a list. We call the append method on it, or the append function, whatever you want to call it, with the argument 25, and then we go ahead and print it. All right, so what about this? Let's see. See if I can do this right.
And guys, feel free to ask questions.
Yes, feel free to ask.
Make sure that Hummus gets to them. He doesn't ignore.
Oh God, whoops.
Alfalfa, you're already on the stream. You can see yourself in the corner.
Alright, so what does this print? And what type is chat messages?
Wolf Darrigan is playing Jeopardy.
Yes, what is a dictionary, Alex? My name's not Alex. God damn it. Alright, so I see a key error. Print null. Key error, key error. I guess, yeah, alright. So yep, indeed, it is a key error. Basically, it's complaining, hey, Lieutenant Hummus is not a key here. So what if I do that? What does that print? Is there a difference between maps and dictionaries? Nope. Some languages call them maps, some languages call them dictionaries, some languages call them hashes. Um, yeah. There may be slight differences in implementation, but essentially they do basically the same thing. So, like, Perl calls them hashes. I think Ruby calls them hashes, maybe.
Yep.
Maybe. Python calls them dictionaries. Java calls them hash maps. Um,
JavaScript,
what does JavaScript call them?
I think,
I don't remember. Scala calls them maps.
or lists.
Yeah. So there you go. Yep. I'm only 6 days behind, and I've used Python a bit. I think I can hang. All right. Cool. So let's do a little bit more. So if I do this, whoops.
No, Makufiru, feel free to answer. If you know the answer.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely. Go ahead. Yeah. Like, please. I am not always right about things. So yeah, if you have an opinion or something you want to add, go for it.
Or even know, why are you doing this? I do it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, BTM.
What's up, BTM? Whoops. Hopefully I did that right. Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Swats.
Alright, so what does this print? Do you write in McAfee? Do you write in Go? What's up, BTM? All right, so what does this print? Assuming I didn't fuck shit up. Oh, dude, I love Rust. Rust is such a cool language. Alright, so yeah. People have... Oh! Yes! I fucked it up. That's right. So what did I fuck up here?
You're concatenate. No.
So what did I fuck up here? For people who are not tuned. How do I fix this? I think we may have McAfee. And for those who are curious, I code in Scala on my daily basis. All right. So how do I fix this? You need to enclose self.x and self.y in okay, toString, half asleep. That's all right. I'm full of sleep. I'm on like 3 hours of sleep, so it's gonna be wacky today. All right, so I see Wolf Darrigan, Alfalfa got it right. McAfee, yeah, you have the right concept, right? So Python, if you remember, doesn't implicitly convert types, so you have to explicitly convert them and say, yep, this is a string. So there you go. All right, cool. Cool. It's funny, when I was like practicing this and I was writing this, I did it. I did this printing a different way, so I totally forgot about this. I used formatting. Yeah, I basically did it the way Edward Dog pointed out. I actually did it this way, if you really want to be, because I am old. So I actually did it that way, which, you know, same difference. All right, cool. All right, so I want to do, let's see, oh god, I had an idea. Okay, so I want to write a function that will return distance from origin self. All right, who can fill this method in? And if you need help, remember the distance formula is the square root of x squared plus y squared. So feel free if you, and remember you can send me a link.
Why don't you save this repo and
Oh
paste it
yeah, God,
into the chat?
Toon, you're so smart. So here you go. Someone fill that in. Remember, you can click the save button and then paste it back to me, and we'll take a look at some code. So you can fill in distance from origin.
So that way they don't have to rewrite
Rewrite all the point shit. Yep. God, you're
Yeah.
so good. That also gives me time to relax, take a drink, while the minions code.
So in Python, the %d.
Oh, this garbage? Yeah, I can explain this
Yeah.
garbage in a second. Remember that, so as a hint, remember that in Python the double star operator does exponentiation. See what Mr. Swats has. Nice. Stuck in Delphi. Oh, I'm so sorry, Drador. Drador? Drador? Dradodier? Dradodier? I don't know. That one just got away from me. That one just got far away from me. Nice, McAfee's got it. I was gonna say, like, as a hint, here's how you do square root, but y'all seem to have figured it out. Nice. I really like Edward Dog's solution. Very cool. Alright, so let's take a few of these. Oh god, it's like I can't change one window size without looking at the other one. That's alright. So that's Edward Dog's. This is Mr. Swats's. Alright, so this is Mr. Swats. This is Edward Dog right here. So yeah, I mean, they basically... So this one does math.square root. Remember, you have to import math if you want to use anything in math. Math.square root self dot x, x squared plus y squared. So yep, and then same thing here. This one was Edward Dog's. Remember, little math trick, raising something to the half power is the same as square rooting. So, there you go. Oh god, did my chat just die? Did everything die? Is everything okay?
No.
Annie, are you okay?
We're here.
Oh, I have quality settings. When the hell did that happen? Oh, alright, cool. So, let's take a look. Let's just steal...
Do you want to see Wolf's?
Where's... Oh, yeah, hold on. I don't see... Hold on. My chat's screwed up. Let me just refresh this real quick.
It's just changed that to 3, the last number.
Yeah, I know, but I want to fix my chat, too.
Oh, well.
Okay, there we go.
If you want to see chat, I mean...
Well, I want to see chat, yeah.
I guess.
Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. Who wants quality setting? Yeah, please. I'm already, like, full quality. Alright, I'm just gonna go... I'm gonna steal this. Oh, can I paste it? We'll see what happens. So print p dot distance from origin. Ooh. Oh, right. I forgot to import math. Whoops. Import math. Alright, cool. All the quality you can handle. Alright. Who's ready for a more practice and more review? Ready? This is a no. Jesus Christ, McAfee. So an area of a 2D matrix in ON preprocessing and ON. Yeah, well, that's just an ON. Whatever. All right. Anyway. Oh nope. I got you. Okay, got it. I see. Oh, that's a really interesting problem. No, I will not start thinking about that right now. All right. So, here's the next thing. So, can I save this? Yeah, cool. All right, so here's the new repo. I want you to write a line class that takes 2 points. So a line segment class that takes, point A and point B, and it has, to represent the line from A to B. And I want you to write one method in it called slope that gets the slope of the line. And remember, the slope of the line is the distance over the change in y over the change in x, right? So you remember that from math class, where you're like, m equals, y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2, rise over run. So let's see, go ahead and write that. You can use my repo that I pasted in the link as a template. Let's show me what you got. Oh, thanks, McAfee. Yeah, I've done a lot of HackerRank stuff. HackerRank was my, but you know, I know LeetCode is pretty good. I will take a look at LeetCode while you're working on that.
Give others homework.
What?
I said, do your own homework.
Yeah, do my own homework. Oh, they don't have Scala. How sad. Alright, let's see what Mr. Swats has got. So, Mr. Swats, the line should be its own class. Nice, nice. I like Wolf Darrigan's. I'll wait for a couple more. Oh God, which soda? Okay, this is cold, so it must be this one, right? Right? Don't tell anyone how I live. Least of all my parents, although if my mom and dad were watching this. Hi mom, hi dad. Yeah. That's alright, no worries, Mr. Swats. I mean, yeah, like what you had work, or will work, but I want a line class. Meanwhile, I will wait like another 2 minutes, and we'll see what's up. And we'll kind of talk about the different parts of code. Whatever, Wolf. It's fine. What's in a name? What? You don't need alien characters for Scala? Oh, that's JavaScript. Just kidding. Oh, you're right, Valiant. You're right. I should leave instructions in the comments. Here, let's... Alright, enough of that crap. Yeah, no worries. Yep, that was my bad. Alright, so let's take... REPL doesn't work in Firefox. Well, that's not good.
I'm testing that right now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, oh, I know. Scala code looks fucking crazy. Alright, let's take a look at Wolf's. So let's see what we got here. This is Wolf Darrigan. We have import math. All right. So we have our point class that we all know and love. Takes two arguments in the constructor, right? An x and a y. Assigns them to those fields. We have our distance from origin. We have our little description. Yada yada yada. Okay. So let's take a look.
Sorry, it seems to work for me. Theodox.
Theory docs. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, what is it? The two hardest things in programming are cache invalidation and naming things and off by one errors. Okay. Made it funny. Alright, so let's take a look at this code that Wolf Darrigan wrote, because this is kind of the meat of the whole thing, if you pardon the expression. So we declare a class called line. And then we have this method called underscore init underscore underscore. Now remember this underscore underscore init underscore underscore, that's the constructor, right? That's what gets called when you construct a new line.
Hi, Elvisnake.
What's up, Elvisnake? Takes two arguments, a and b, which we assign to field, self.a equals a, self.b equals b. And then find slope. Oh, there's a bug. Wolf Darrigan, you have a bug. Who can find Wolf Darrigan's bug? I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see more code. Wolf Darrigan, you have a well, it's not a compiler error, but you will crash. No. So yeah, I mean that's All right, Daduvo's got it. So, I mean, yeah, the big one. So, yeah, there's kind of two bugs here, right? One is you probably want to cast one of these to float because remember, if you do something like 4 divided by 5, right, that's 0 because it's doing integer division. But the real thing is, anytime you're using a field like this, you need to be prefixed with self. So, like self.a, self.b, self.a. and self.b. So other than that, yeah, that will indeed do it. So I'm going to save this, and now I'm going to write the assignment in, in comments. So we're going to say, write code to make a line print out the slope. All right. So here's the new REPL. Python 3 automatically casts? I'm actually not sure. So go ahead. I want you to write code to declare a line, and then I want you to print out the slope of that line. What's up, Player of the Year? I'm surprised you're not teaching more functional styles. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do love me some functional programming, but I don't know. I find it's easier to, I don't know. I guess, is it easier to learn functional programming and then learn like other stuff, or is it easier to learn kind of like, the imperative style and then go to functional? I don't know. This is the way I learned, so I guess that's just kind of what I'm replicating. But God, I hate it. I still hate schemes, so whatever. And I know I probably just lost like 1 million viewers for that. That's okay. Scheme is cool. Not really. I mean, it's cool, I guess. It's easier to never learn OOP. But OOP is so cool. I enjoy OOP. I don't know what people's complaints are about it. I mean, I do. I do know what people's complaints are, but damn, it just makes some things really nice. Yeah, I would have to have 1 million viewers. You're right.
Oh.
I know. Back in my former life, I wrote a lot of Java. Exactly, Easy Sigh.
Hey, Momo.
What's up, Mo? Alright, let's see what Swats and Wolf have got. Alright, let's see. Nice. 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 Alright, Swats was 12, and Darrigan is 13. Alright. I'll wait another minute or so for other people. Yep, the beard's gone. That's right. That's right. That's how I got my start. Easy Sigh. It was all about basic beginner's all-purpose standard instruction code. All right. So it looks like Swats and Wolf are the only ones that I have solutions for. So, or let's see. I can increment yours to 14. Hey, what's up, Bitstim? What's up, Kaylee?
Hi, Kaylee.
Wolf, who were you? You are 13. Okay.
He said you could increment.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I was looking at this one. And Mr. Swats. Yep, you're never happy with your code. Ever. No beard, no soul. Mr. Swats code. Thanks, Mr. Swats.
Momo.
Ouch! Ouch! Oh, God! I better just end the stream right now. Oh, man.
You look so much better with half of your face covered.
Yeah.
That's what Momo just said.
Oh, God. Oh, God, it hurts. Actually, most of my beard is in a trash bag in the trash. Alright, so let's see what Wolf Darrigan came up with. So we have our... Whoops. So Wolf Darrigan, yeah, felt the need to do this all... I'm going to do a couple enters because I don't like the code down there. Did this all in one line, right? So you generate a point, We generate another point. We shove them both in a line, and then we do find slope. It may be easier to understand Mr. Swats's code. And sorry, Darrigan, I'm about to pick on you, so just we'll go get it out. Do you? No, I'm not.
No.
No, no. I like for like this much of a
No.
second, I was like, this might be a funny idea. No, that's a bad idea. No, hey, there's a lot of things you got to think about when you shave off a beard like that. You'd watch? No, nobody would watch that. All right, so let's see what Mr. Swats has got. So we say we have a point at 1, 0 called A. We have a point at 0, 1 called B. We make a line called S that takes us 2 points, and then we print we call find slope. All right, cool. Oh God, look at all these bad ideas. All right, so let's compare these two approaches now. Can I fit both these on the screen? Kinda. Yeah, that works, right? Sure. Oh my God, what is going on? All right, so let's compare these two approaches. Let me move this up just a little bit. So we have. Actually, I want to hear this from the class. So, what do you folks think? Which one of these do you like better? Is that like a Ron Donald do and a Ron Donald don't? A Momo no?
That is an RDD. That is definitely an RDD.
A Ron Donald do, Ron Donald don't. All right, so Darrigan already knows what I'm gonna talk about. Momo no. So which one has fewer characters? Well, I don't know. You tell me. Which one has fewer characters?
Hi, Odar.
Alright, I'm just reading the comments. So, Mr. Swats, Wolf's uses less memory and less lines of code. God damn it, I yelled at Toon for this earlier today. If you're caring about, like, oh god, I'm making, like, okay, sidebar here. When I'm interviewing interns, I've noticed this a lot with interns. When I'm interviewing, like, people for internships, everyone's like, oh god, like, I have to do this in, like, and, you know, I ask a coding question, like, oh god, I have to do this in, like, the most efficient way possible, and all that. And like I remember somebody I interviewed, she was like, "Oh, well, I'm going to allocate another integer. Is that okay?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't care." Like, oh god. So I mean, and honestly, the compiler probably optimizes all this crap away anyway. So there you go. Just a point. Oh, okay. Just a little side rant for those of you who are, you know, getting into the field. When you're asked a question in an interview, get something working before you get something optimal. At least for me. Alright, so now that people have kind of spouted their opinions off in chat, let's talk about this for a second. So, really, both of these are fine. And it kind of depends on what you really want to be doing with your code. Like, yeah, is this Wolf's? Yeah, that's Wolf's. So Wolf's is like certainly more compact, right? We're not, you know, assigning things. We're just kind of shoving it all together in one line, and that's totally fine. For you know, for a lot of cases. And if you're, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's a matter of personal preference, right? Like, both of these obviously work. Both of these are reasonably readable. So it kind of comes down to personal style. And that's like kind of where coding, and that's a little bit about what we're going to talk about in this course, is we're going to talk about things like that don't necessarily have a right way of doing them. Well, I mean, we're definitely going to talk about things that have a right and a wrong way of doing them, because we're going to talk about some OO stuff, and that's basically where people's minds are going to be blown. But anyway, there's definitely like fine ways to structure things, and there are definitely, like, I think we all may be able to agree that if we did something like, you know, oh, whoops. I think we all might be able to agree that if we've done something like this, maybe that's a little too much. That being said, there are times when doing something like this, maybe not exactly like this, but something kind of that vein is totally acceptable. So, cool. I guess my point is this is where you're going to have to start to use your brain. Oh, God, I've given people ideas. All right.
Are you gonna post the 5 JavaScript thingy?
Well, no.
No.
Or
No.
if you want.
All right.
God, I haven't even complained about that. Yeah, so I mean, Wolf Darrigan kind of brought up the point, which I think we're going to. Should we get into this? What time is it? 8:16. All right, we can talk about this. That's right. Pi equals 3. So no, we're not talking about stupid C tricks because abusing the C preprocessor is just basically unfair. All right, let's make. Oh, thanks. All right, that's cool. Pi equals 3. It's probably close. We should do everything with bit shifting. It's like people who are like, oh man, instead of writing, multiply it by 8, I'm just going to write, shift by 3. It's like, oh god, the compiler's going to turn that in and you just made it hard to read. So there you go. Good job. I'm going to have a heart attack. All right.
Don't have a heart attack.
So next little bit. Next little bit. Oops. All right. Bam. All right. Let's. Oh God. Easy side. That's not funny. God. All right. So next up, I want you to write a class to represent a deck or a card from a 52, like the standard deck of cards. Like I hope I don't need to explain what a deck of cards is. Mr. Miyagi, kind of. Like, I mean, that's one thing you can do with bit shifting, but there's way, way more. Way, way, way more things you can do with bit shifting. If I had a heart attack, no, Toon knows where I live, so she's the one who has to like call 911 if I have a heart attack on the stream.
That's my responsibility.
That's her job. So basically, I really want to nail classes, like everyone's understanding of like classes, pretty hard. That's why I'm doing this, because what we're going to talk about in the next couple weeks, you will need to know this really well. So I will try if I remember, Wodar, because I also have a.
Bye, Fluff.
All right, Fluff. Thanks for checking it out. I also have an interesting solution to your one problem. Alright, so we have a couple solutions incoming. Mr. Swats has already revised. Cool. 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 Cool, 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 cool. The previous one had a bug. Let's see if I can find the bug. Hey, Tudu88, thank you for the follow. Yep, I see your bug. That's cool. Did someone say bit shifting? Nice. Alright, so let's take a look at Valiant Cookies, because I don't think we've looked at Valiant Cookies code. Alright. I'm going to assume that E is a little extra. So yeah, this basically does it. We have a class called card. We have our init method. Take self, because remember all kind of what we call instance methods. Take self. It has a suit and a number. And then you assign it to fields. Okay. So now. Oh, really? That's awesome, Dradador. I'm going to have to look at that. So now we kind of come up with a really interesting problem here. And this is one I want your opinions on. How too much memory bit mask everything? Jesus. So, okay, side story. In a previous job, I had to write something to parse DVDs, like DVD images, and in like ISO files in Java. God, man, don't ever do any binary data handling in Java. It is the worst. Like, it is the worst. Oh God, nightmares. Like it worked, but holy God, just not having like unsigned types and having to do all this horse shit. It's just awful. All right, so let's talk about this. So, God, do I have a deck of cards around here? Hold on, I want to find a deck of cards. Oh, I think I have one in my bag. Where's my bag? Ow! Fuck, I'm like tangled up in my damn headphone cable. If I don't have one in my
Mr. Swats.
If I don't have one in my bag, then we'll just have to make up a card. Oh, I do. There it is. All right. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Dredador. Let's go ahead and shuffle these. So now, what do you suppose? Let's go ahead and pick a card. Any card. All right, the Eight of Hearts. So if I wanted to make the Eight of Hearts, I could do a couple things, right? You can do C equals, card, hearts, 8. I could do C equals card, hearts, lowercase, 8. I could do something like C equals card, I don't know, maybe if we had something like hearts equals 0, clubs equals 1, spades equals 2, diamonds equals 3. You could do something like 0, 8. That was Kaylee. So you could do this in a bunch of different ways, right? This is the part where I might complain about types, but I'm not going to. Which one of these, as a class, I want you... Oh, God, can I set up a poll? Oh, God, how do I Nightbot? Ah, so Python doesn't have enumerations. I don't remember how to set up a poll, because I, like, changed it, and now everything's broken. I'm setting up a poll. Hold on. Jeez.
Streaming is hard, you guys.
Streaming is hard. Alright, I know how to thing. Alright, got it. Let's do this. Oh, does it? Oh yeah, Python 3 does. Python 2, not quite. I mean, people have like hacked it in, but I don't think it's like part of the language itself. Where was my chat? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's do this. Maui JJ, thank you for the follow. Alright, hopefully I did that right. Yeah! Which do you like best? Oh God. Everything's broken. So line 15, line 16, or line 17? Go ahead and vote. Oh, I love watching the votes. This is so good.
Animation's really nice, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Somebody did a good job. Oh, wow. Wow. This is good.
What?
Nothing. I'm just looking at the votes.
What? I'm looking at the votes too.
I guess that's true, Valiant. I could have done like heart. But it's okay. We're going to talk about this.
Hi, Azul. Tech stream, that's why it's early. They're at 7:30 Hummus' time.
Oh, Dredador. Oh, it's almost like you know what I'm going to talk about next. Almost. All right, let's see. Are people still voting, or are people kind of done?
It's still going. Oh, maybe not. It just updated. Nope, still going.
Still going? Oh god. All right. This is good. It gives me time to drink soda and complain. My two favorite things in the world.
And stream to the internet. Don't forget that.
And stream to the internet. No, Code Matrix, you can use enums in Java or enums. That oh man, Scala doesn't have proper enums either. Bastards. No, I just have my hair pulled back. It's in a ponytail today cuz I shaved, so, you know, things happened. Got in a fight. All right, I'm going to close the poll. We're going to see what we got. Bam. Oh, what? What? All right, I don't know how to computer. Oh, it's bang poll results. God damn it. Bam. All right, so what do you got? Line 15, 6 votes. Line 16, 4 votes. Line 17, 7 votes. Interesting. Interesting. So, someone who is part of line 17, what do you guys like about line 17? I'm actually genuinely curious. For the record, I probably would have picked 16.
Yay, that's one I picked. I was very surprised that it only got 4 votes. Capitals are dumb.
Oh, Makafiru, that I like that, but we're gonna talk about something similar to that. Okay, so what do y'all like about 17? And no capital.
Yeah, but if it's going to be like in the middle of a sentence, then it's going to be weird.
17 lets you do bitwise checks on the values. Okay, if you're writing Python and you're doing like I need to, do this like really crazy optimization where I'm doing like bitwise whatever, like I'm sorry, you've picked the wrong language to begin with. All right.
Thank you, Smash.
Cool. All right. So some people kind of alluded to this, talking about enums and constants. So the way you would want to handle something kind of like this, right? Because you could easily have a bug, right? If you did something like C equals card and you did, HERTS, like you forgot like the A, just like a little typo, and you're like, now this is a bug. This is going to break a lot of stuff, right? Which is really dangerous. God damn it, Edward Dog. All right, what was I talking about? Oh, right. So, I mean, you can all kind of see that, yeah, this will break stuff if you have a typo. So, people talked about constants. So remember how I joked around with, I closed the tab already, but where we did like, 1 equals 1, ha 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 ha. So you could totally do something like this, right? Hearts equals 0, clubs equals 1, spades equals 2, diamonds equals 3. And then you could do something like hearts, like that, right? I mean, how many people like this better? I hope it's all of you. Type all hail Lieutenant Hummus if you like this better.
Or that's neat. Type that's
No,
neat.
don't type that's neat. All hails Lieutenant Hummus. So the reason I did this all capitals is a lot of languages.
Nice.
So a lot of languages have coding styles.
You're not my.
Jesus Christ, my chat is so abusive today. Jesus. So, a lot of languages have like kind of coding styles and like general, God, Cat Papper, Jesus, have coding styles that they want you to follow. So one thing like constants like this, so like these are constants, right? Like you're not going to change them. You generally want them to be like all capitals like that. At least, Java's like that. Python does similar things. Like, I mean, obviously you can name them, whatever the hell you want, but it's kind of nice to be like, oh, this is a variable that's all capital letters. That's kind of, it's because I lost 10 authority points. Jesus. God, I can't read chat in the middle of a sentence. Because it just, whoosh,
Blank slate.
it's just gone. Like, I was in the middle of a sentence, I read McAfee's thing, and now it's whoosh, gone. Have I ever dabbled in a Ruby on Rails? I have. I have done Ruby on Rails. No, Valiant Cookie. So, I mean, just kind of things like that. Alright. So, let's say we have this. Let's build a card class together. So let's say we have this. Now, I want you... Let me save this first. Alright, here's the ultimate challenge. Who can fill in this description method for you? Perfect.
Save 32 already? Wow.
Yeah, we're on save 32 already. Alright, thank you, Drador, for... Yeah, so Drador posted a link. So Python has this thing called PEP, which is kind of, among other things, a coding style. So what are they? For constants, they say constants are usually defined on the module level, written all capital letters with underscores separating words. For example, max underscore overflow and total. So there you go. Just something to keep that in mind. So yeah, Python has a style guide. Scala has a style guide. C# has silly style. Like, God. Like who does braces like this? What is that? Whatever. We're not going to get in a brace style argument. That's another story. Alright, let's see what Azul Flame's got. Nice, Azul Flame.
Oh, Code Matrix does. Bitstim is slowly walking away.
I know. Well, it's the dirty, dirty Unity. No. Oh God, what have I done? I started complaining. I regret it all. I regret everything. I'm gonna drink more. Like, it's called One True Brace Style for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say. I did. I started a war. Started a nuclear war. That's okay. I would avoid the BSD kernel. Yeah, yep, I will. I will. Bitstim.
Bitstim is not fooling around.
Bitstim is... Oh, man. Bitstim is... That's like, what's it? Gulliver's Travels, the big Indian and the little Indian. Hey, Easy Psy, if you want to change the constants, I'm not going to stop you if you want to change the constants. Just make it work. Just make it fucking work. Does it compile? Then ship it. Who cares? Oh, I should do... Oh, you know what I should do? That's okay. Yeah. Nice, Evan. Nice. Sorry, Bitstim. It's all about the middle endian. Or PDP endian, whatever it's called. Is it called middle endian or PDP endian? Endian. Yeah, it's Middle Endian. Jesus. Oh, or also known as PDP Endian. Nice. God, nobody has figured out how to write this description method yet, huh? That's alright. I'll give like another 2 minutes, and then I'll just we'll talk about it. I mean, let's just talk about all the fights then. Scheme is a crap language. Like, I'll just give all my just crappy nerd opinions that everyone will be mad about. Firefly was an overrated show.
I was gonna say, you're gonna talk about Firefly? I could hear it.
You could just hear me. He's like, God, he wants to mention it so badly. Oh, my chat broke again. Cool, hold on.
Because of all the rage.
Because of all the rage. I don't know why my chat keeps breaking. Good job. Alright, let's see. We have a 39 and a 37 to look at.
Don't seem...
Ooh. Alright, that's got some food for thought there. I like that. Whoever did 39. Mr. Swats is 37. God, I have so many tabs open. Hold on. Closing tabs. Bam,
Oh.
bam,
Oh.
bam. No, man. If you're gonna put anything in your bash RC, it's... Psh, it's that. Alright. That's what you put in your bash RC.
Great commit messages, Hummus.
Deal with it. Alright, so let's take a look at some code here. Alright, so we're gonna look at this, which was... I think this was oh, man. That's right, man. YOLO push to prod all day, every day. Okay, so this was, Nah, man, it's cool. Everyone loves it.
Every day it's stand-up. Every day.
Every day. Mine, just deal with it. This is what I do and deal with bad coworkers. Nope, just clobber their history. -F everyone. Alright, so what did Mr. Swats do? So yeah, changing the constants to, instead of being integers, being strings, totally legit. And then return, whoop, no space there, blank. So, okay, so God, have I talked about dot format? Alright, I don't remember if I have, but I'll talk about it real quick. So dot format is a method on strings in Python. So you see these little markers here, this kind of open, close, curly brace. Basically what it does is it substitutes the first argument, or excuse me, the first curly brace pair it sees, it's going to replace it with the first argument. The second one it sees, it's going to replace with the second argument. So if I run this, you can see it says 8 of hearts, right? Because it takes the first curly brace, replaces it with self.rank, which is 8. Second curly brace replaces it with self.suit, which is hearts, because we called it with the our little variable here, which is the string hearts. So yeah, that's totally awesome. The other one, I forgot who... Oh god, what is this? Oh yeah, here. Nope, that's the wrong tab. Ah, shit. Is it this one? Oh, crap. Oh, good. Now Chrome is just shit the bed. Alright, good job, everyone. Oh, that's because it's complaining. Alright, there we go. Computers are hard. Alright, let's see Valiant Cookies. Ah, nice. Okay.
Too many monitors.
I have too many monitors. Hey, man. The vertical monitor. It's all about the vertical monitor. Okay, Wolffinger, and thank you. So, this is Valiant Cookie's solution. So Valiant Cookie left the integer constants which is totally fine, and then did this little if statement chain down here to do, if the suit is 0, then it's hearts, if the suit is 1, then clubs, if the suit is 2, then spades, suit is 3, then diamonds. We have this kind of nice little default here, which I really like. And then we return. So, Valiant Cookie, this will work. The only thing I would point out is you don't need to concatenate with the empty string here. This works just fine. So, nice job there. And then I think Wolf Darrigan's was the other one. What's that? Azul Flame, it is a method called... It's just a method I came up with. Python does have the concept of like Java's toString. It has a couple different names depending on... Like, they're used in different contexts. Whoops. Def __ like str is, for example, an example of toString. Yeah, so Wolf Darrigan's got it. Yeah, the other thing you can do, a Valiant Cookie, is you can replace this with ELIF for else if. Because remember, obviously, these are all mutually exclusive options, right? Like if the suit is 0, it can't also be 2. So just a minor little thing. Like what you had, obviously, totally works just fine. It's something I would like point out in a code review. I'd be like, fix this, but it's not like a huge deal. Let's see, is this Wolf Darrigan's? No, I should just change the URLs. But nope, I insist on opening new windows. Alright, so Wolf Darrigan went kind of a little overboard, so let's break Wolf Darrigan's down. Alright, so let's break Wolf Darrigan's down. So Wolf Darrigan, not only did they keep the constants for, or integer constants for the suits, they kept the, they made integer constants for all the ranks. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. That being said, everything else is basically the same, right? So we have suit local, so okay, let's start this. So we have val local, which is basically we just take the value, which is an integer, and turn it into a string. Hold on. What? Oh. Okay, sorry. I didn't read your whole code. I see. Okay. So we have suit local, we have val local. So if the suit is clubs, then we do clubs. If the suit is hearts, then we do hearts. If it's diamonds, then we do diamonds. If it's spades, then we do spades. So like
Good night, Bitstim.
Good night, Bitstim. Thanks for stopping in. Wait. God, did chat die again? Alright. Chrome, come on, man. That's alright. One thing Alright, I'm going to finish talking here, and then I'm going to go back to Valiant Cookie's code. Also, null. So this is very interesting here. So all of the constants here, right? They're all their numerical equivalents. So 2 is 2, 3 is the numeral 3, 4 is the numeral 4, 5 is the numeral 5, yada 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 yada. No, when I say the chat died, I mean like it doesn't scroll up on my screen anymore. Like it's not drawing for me for some reason. So what? Who is this? Valiant Cookie? No, this is Wolf Darrigan. Sorry. So what Wolf Darrigan does is, all right, just assume we want the numerical version, so 3, 4, the numeral 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, and then down here we deal with the special cases. Like if it was an ace, then put ace instead of ace, and then jack instead of jack, and queen instead of queen, and then king instead of queen, or king, and then we just kind of concatenate the whole thing together. So that's kind of, I like that. That's really good actually. The only thing I would comment on this is Valiant Cookies. Instead of doing 0, 1, 2, 3 here, you can actually write hearts, clubs, etc., etc. Alright, cool. So does anyone have any questions on kind of classes? Because I've been rambling for like the last hour. So I want to make sure that, everyone's, really solid. Like classes have fields, which are these things, right? The suit and the num, and they have functions that you can call on them. Right? Any questions about that?
I think I'm going to head off now.
All right, Tune. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for helping.
You're gonna have to read your own chat.
God, now I'm really gonna get distracted. Wolf, no, we have not covered inheritance, but we will. We will talk inheritance. What's the difference between a class and an object and a data structure? Ooh, that is a good question. Oh man. All right.
It'll be Okay, Mr.
So
Slots.
NLW, I will answer that question, but since it's going to be a little more of a long, involved answer, I'm going to wait to see if there are any other questions first, and then I'll go for that. So I'll give like another 30 seconds for questions. But NLW, you have a great question. That's a great question. I know we're just going to get in a whoosh, whoosh, whoosh of distractions. I almost like distracted myself from what I was going to say. Also, I'm out of gum and I'm really upset. Someone's in Seattle and wants to buy me gum. There will be, yes, Smash. There will be VODs of this on my YouTube channel, and here are all the previous lessons. If you want to kind of start from the very beginning. What's up, Torley? All right, so it looks like there's no more questions. So NLW, let's get to your question. So the difference between a class and an object and a data structure. Okay. You posted that 1 second too late. What'd you post? I'm confused. Oh, I see. It's just highlighted so it didn't stand out. I have no idea where to get started on Python. Is there a tutorial? Yeah, my videos are pretty good, I think. Yeah, this isn't nightly, but I do. I mean, I stream more often than just this, but Tuesdays are when I do my tech, my lessons. So for all you newcomers, if you want to watch me, struggle through games and stuff, I do that too. Cool. So let's talk about the difference between classes and objects and data structures. Okay. So a class is the definition, right? So if you think about like a class is like a blueprint. Like if I have a house, right? The class equivalent would be like the blueprints of the house. It like teaches you, okay, or tells the computer, this is my thing, this is what it's called, here's where everything is, here's where it can act upon, right? So here's our card class. It says, here's how you construct it. Here's what description is, when you call description. It's just all of the things on how to build a card and what a card should do. So it consists of the data, this stuff, the fields, the suit, and the number. And it consists of the functions. So it consists of, like this description function, probably more. So an object is what we call an instantiation of that class, right? So we say C equals card, hearts 8, and I can create another one, another one equals card, I don't know, let's pick another card. Pick a card, 5 of diamonds. Everyone applaud because that was totally your card. So each one of these is an object. It is an instance of that class, right? The computer has built the class and it has assigned it to C or another one or something like that. You know what, criminal? I was thinking, I'm going to pull a card, and then I'm like, people are thinking of cards, and somebody is going to be creeped the fuck out when I show them the card. So I'm glad it's you, criminal. Anyway, so what was I saying? So the class is like kind of the blueprints, right? And then an object is like the actual house, right? We've actually constructed the card. We've actually constructed a different card here. Does that make sense so far? NLW. Was it NLW or NDL? NLW. Yeah. So does that make sense so far, End? And anyone else, I guess, because clearly NLW is not the only person here. NLW. Yeah, I'm really bad with names, so I apologize in advance. I'm going to reboot in Ubuntu to get a proper Python setup. Is there a command for the YouTube link? God, I mean, it's in the channel summary. Like, if you look, right below the video in the channel summary, there's the link to the YouTube playlist where this will end up. Actually, I haven't decided if intermediate's going to be its own. No, it's probably not going to be its own. I'll just append it to the playlist. All right. Anyway, so now let's talk about the third thing, data structures. So a data structure is, I was going to say, like, a data structure is a way of structuring data, which is an entirely accurate but entirely unhelpful definition. A data structure is a way of treating a collection of data. So we have already talked to. Whoops, that was the wrong thing. So so we've already talked about data structures before, right? Like lists. A list is a data structure. Like, that is an example of a data structure. So a data structure is just like a special type for holding other information in certain ways. I realize that's really hand wavy, but that's kind of what they are. So like, so a list, right, stores data a little differently than, say, a dictionary, which stores, key value pairs, which is different from a set, which is, so all of them are just different ways of, yeah, I know, right, Rolf Darian? So data structure is basically just a way of structuring and organizing stuff in a computer to make it more useful. Like, if I have a collection of things, so like if I have a deck of cards, right, I can say, or like if I had a poker hand, right, I could do, my hand equals, well, let's do it in an actual card class. So if I could do something like my hand is, card, diamond, well, let's pick some shit here. Alright, let's see, some people are gonna get, let's see, what is my poker hand? Actually, we're gonna do is a Texas Hold'em, because that way I only have to do 2 cards. So King of Hearts, and 2 of diamonds, right? So diamonds 2, and then card, hearts, and then I'll just do king. Just for fun. This isn't, I guess I should be correct. So 10, jack, queen, so jack, queen, king. So king would be 13. So criminal, that's, yeah. So stacks are slightly, okay, so I'm going to be splitting hairs, but you have data structures and you have abstract data type. Okay, so for people who are not like computer science, you can kind of tune out for like a second, because I'm going to talk to criminal 9201 or 9021 right now. So oh wait, before I talk to you, criminal, let me finish talking to NLW. So that's a data structure, right? It's a way of structuring my, objects, right? So I put it in a list because it's, my hand. If I had, like, my deck, that would be another list, right, of the cards in the deck. So yeah. Okay, so criminal 9021. So a stack is not a data structure. Like, I'm 100% splitting hairs here. But technically a stack is an abstract data type. So think of it as a collection of something that acts in a certain way, that has like well-defined functions on it, like as you point out, push and pop. But like there are many ways to implement a stack, right? You can implement a stack as a linked list. You can implement a stack as an array. You can implement, so you can implement stacks in terms of queues. So there you go. Slightly different, but yeah, I mean, same general concept. Okay, so NLW, I hope that explains that. So I think we're going to leave it there. I guess I should assign some homework, huh? Okay, so for those who are new to class, the homework is entirely optional. If you send me your, stacks are introduced for purpose. Do you mean linked lists were introduced for purposes of making a stack? Because the other way doesn't really make much sense. For those who are new, this homework is obviously entirely optional. I will look at it. So if you message me on Twitch with your solution, I will try. I don't always get to it, but usually I'm pretty good. I will take a look at your homework and probably send you a few comments about it. But obviously it's entirely optional. You can do it if you want. If you don't,